sponsors Riyadh Season, 32 Red, Unibet, and Global Next Trade. A big thanks to those great sponsors. It will be broadcast live worldwide on DAZN, and tickets can be purchased through MotorPointArenaNottingham.com. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our main event will be scheduled for 12 rounds, and it will be for the IBO Super Featherweight Championship of the World. Let's now recognize the participants. First, the challenger. His professional record, 28 wins, 3 defeats, 17 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the former two-time WBA Featherweight Champion of the World. He is the fighting pride of Nottingham, England. Let's welcome Lethal Leigh Wood. And now let's recognize the defending champion coming to us from Belfast, Northern Ireland. He brings a professional record consisting of 23 wins, just 1 defeat, 8 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the former IBF World Champion, and this Saturday, the reigning and defending IBO Super Featherweight Champion of the World, Anthony, the Andy Town Apache Cacace. And now we hand things over to your host, Mr. Devsani.
Thank you, Thomas Treiber, the most active announcer in the game right now. Can we just hear it for Thomas Treiber? Every time I scroll Instagram, he's there popping up. Great to see everyone today. Welcome to Nottingham for today's final press conference. We are now just hours away from the Hurt Game. Big time boxing, World Championship boxing returns to Nottingham on Saturday night. And the main event is just an absolute cracker. You've got this man here, Anthony the Apache Cacace, the IBO World Super Featherweight Champion, defending his crown, defending that belt right there in the Lion's Den against this man, Lethal Leigh Wood, the Nottingham hero. And he does it right here in Nottingham like he's done it so many times before. It's one of those fights that's got all the ingredients to be the fight of the year. Both men, proud fighting men, representing their city, representing their people, and representing themselves. Who will land harder? Who will land cleaner? Who will walk away with a win at the Motorpoint Arena? We'll find out Saturday night live on DAZN in the UK and around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost time to play the Hurt Game. I actually want to start by getting a word from the main event fighters before we speak to everyone. And I want to start with Mr. Leigh Wood, Mr. Nottingham himself. Leigh, it must feel so good. You've been out in the boxing wilderness for so long. It must feel so good to be back.
For sure. Extremely exciting Saturday night. Way too long. At the ring and at the gym. So I've been to stay disciplined and trying to get big fights for a while. I had injuries and that, but end of last year I was ready to go. And I had to sit around and wait and see who won that fight with Cacace and Warrington. Did a great job and finally here.
What are the emotions when you see that belt there, knowing that is the man standing in the way of you getting that belt on Saturday?
That's alright, I've got a few of them already, but it's more about the win, the name, what Cacace has achieved, and taking that scalp is a lot more important to me.
Alright, thanks Leigh. We'll come back to you a little bit later on. Anto, let's get an opening word from you, the man heading into the Lion's Den, looking to leave on Saturday night with that belt.
Yeah, this is all new, Nottingham, it feels like I'm in Belfast, to be honest. It's a great city. I'm here. This is the third two-time world champion in a row. If you were to look at my life 2 years ago, I was nowhere, and now I'm fighting these caliber of fighters. Nothing but respect for Leigh, but I'm here to do a job in Nottingham, and I'll do that on Saturday night.
And the fact that you are doing it in Nottingham, what has that added, or has it taken away? Are you more nervous than ever? How are you feeling?
No, I mean, I've been welcomed with open arms. There hasn't been too much animosity or anything like that. It's just another fight for me. I could have done this fight in Belfast if I wanted. I'm sure Leigh would have travelled to Belfast, but I decided to come to Nottingham. You know, I thought Leigh sells a lot of tickets, and it'd be something new for me. So I'm just raring to go. Doesn't matter where it is. It's Leigh Wood who's in front of me. I've watched him for years. You know, when I was, you know, not really doing much or getting much opportunities, I was watching him fight, and he's a Cinderella man of Nottingham. So, you know, I would love to come here, obviously, and do the business.
Good stuff, Anto. We'll come back to you later. Let's bring in Hall of Fame boxing promoter Frank Warren, and it's just another fantastic show you're delivering on the zone. I think it's been 20 years since you've been in Nottingham, by the way.
Well, I'm delighted to be here. Queensbury, really pleased to be here in Nottingham with Anto and Leigh. This is a special fight. It'll be a special night. Saturday, we're probably going to get maybe the fight of the year. It'll certainly be a contender for the fight of the year between two extremely good boxers, and IBO titles on the line. The winner of the fight, and it's a must-win fight for both of them. The winner of that fight will go on and be involved in a massive fight this year. So they know what it's all about. They know what they've got to do, and I think, as I say, we're going to see something extra special.
I think it feels like it's got the ingredients to maybe be fight of the year. We might see fight of the year on Saturday.
I don't think it will be a maybe. I just think it will. You know, they're two competitive guys. You know, Anto's found his way. You know, not being disrespectful, he's found his way. He's shown what he can do when he focuses and knuckles down, and he's done that, and he's beaten Cordina and Warrington. Leigh, two-time world champion, and his record speaks for himself. Both of them share a win over Warrington. He stopped him, and obviously Anto beat him on points. But you know, this has got fight written all over it. This has fight written all over it. And what's more important is the atmosphere is going to be electric. You know, nigh on sold out. It's going to be a special night in Nottingham. Big time boxing is back in Nottingham. And that's what we're here for. We're here to see the fight of the year.
Good stuff, Frank. And we can actually see down here at the front table, these are all just 50-50 fights. We'll speak to you fellas very, very shortly. I want to start with a young man making his pro debut on Saturday night, Olympic bronze medalist, probably the least Australian-sounding Australian you'll ever hear in Charlie Senior. Charlie, give us your thoughts heading into Saturday. How are you feeling?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just grateful to be on the card, and before I start, just say a big thank you to Frank himself and Queensbury team for getting me on. I was in really.
Tell us the journey to being on this show. Obviously, you won that Olympic bronze for Australia, but you're fighting here in the UK. You joined with Queensbury, fighting on DAZN on Saturday.
Yeah, it's a big change coming from Australia over here, but it's a great feeling, and I'm just ready to get in now. I've been out since the Olympics, so I'm ready just to kickstart and get moving.
Any nerves? You know, the gloves are going to be smaller?
There's always nerves.
Yeah.
Always nerves. It don't matter if you've had one fight, 60 odd fights, like, if you don't have nerves, you shouldn't be doing it. Yeah, it's alright.
How are you getting on in the iBox gym? I've seen a few pictures go up, you and Sam Noakes both flexing. How are you getting on? How are you fitting in?
Yeah, good. Sparring with Sam's great, as always. One of the strongest hitters I've ever been punched by, so can't complain. But yeah, get a quick flex in here and there as well.
What can we expect on Saturday night then?
Look, for me, I just want to go out and do what I do. Just go out, box, and put on the show. The stoppage comes, it comes, but I'm here just to do what I do and look good doing it.
Best of luck to you, Charlie. Just a word, Frank, on a terrific new signing there in Charlie Senior pro debut. He's done it all as an amateur.
He has. He's a potential to be a big star, and we're delighted that he's on board with us. I'm looking forward to the debut, and big things are expected of him. That's a coup for us that he's signed with us. We're going to be doing some shows down in Australia as well, so he's going to bounce backwards and forwards. But This will be a big night for him.
There you go. Best of luck. Bring the thunder from down under, Charlie Senior. All right, let's talk about this welter belter. I can see two brilliant welterweights here, two of the best in the country, Owen Cooper and Chris Congo. A lot of people are seeing this as a 50-50 fight. Now, I'm going to start with Chris Congo here. Am I right to call this a 50-50 fight? Have I got it right there, or have I miscalculated? What are you thinking, Chris?
Well, I just want to say thanks, all praises to the Most High. Thanks obviously for Queensbury and my manager Spencer Brown getting me out. Obviously that's what you guys have been saying, 50-50 fight, whatnot, but I'm here to make it an 80-20, a 90-10. So that's my job, and I'm here coming to seek and destroy. I've been active, and I'm ready to, get the win for sure.
Those sound like very strong percentages in your favour, Chris. What is it that you do so much better than Owen Cooper over there that's giving you that kind of level of confidence?
One thing I know about this fight is I'm more experienced, so I know what I need to do to get in there and defeat him. He's probably a lot similar to a lot of the fighters that I fought before, but like I always say, it's all about skills. Who's thinking quicker, and that's what I'm going to possess come Saturday.
Do you rate what he's done in his career?
Of course I rate. He's a good fighter, but I'm here to seek and destroy. I'm not here to listen. I don't take no prisoners, man. I'm coming and I'm going to try to break him down.
Okay, well let's hear from Owen Cooper, and of course Chris, your mic will be live as well. Owen, you've got a man there looking to seek and destroy you on Saturday night. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's nothing new, is it? Everyone obviously is looking to do damage to their opponent. That's what we're here for. But I believe in what I can do. I know what I can do, and I just look forward to Saturday night now. Really can't wait to get myself back in there and get my name back at the top and be challenging for the titles again.
Experience seems to be a bit of a word used here by Chris. How much of a factor is that? Does he heavily outweigh you on experience? Does it make any difference on Saturday?
Nah, I don't believe so. I might play a bit of a part in it, but I believe in all the training that we've done in the gym. All the countless rounds of sparring, the names I've been around, and I can't see it playing a big factor.
So where do your advantages lie?
I believe, especially now, I'm a better fighter than I've ever been. I'm fit, I'm strong, I'm like a bull in a minute, and you'll see on Saturday night where my advantages lie.
Chris, why do you get this job done? Are you just too slick?
Well, I'm going to go in there and show what I'm about. It's all good being good. It's all good being strong. It's all good being, fit. But really, it's about who's the smartest. And I'm definitely going to outsmart this guy.
Anything you want to say on that, Owen?
I don't know what to reply to that. All I can say is that we'll see on Saturday night, but I'm very, very confident in myself and my ability in this fight.
Okay, terrific, fantastic welterweight fight, two confident welterweights. Frank, this is just one of the 50-50s that we've got on the show on Saturday. It's a great fight. Owen Cooper and...
It's an excellent fight. I mean, it's a really, really good fight. Both of them, they know what they've got to do. They want to be the winner of the fight, and the winner will go on. It's the old story. The winner comes through, the winner's going to get involved in a big fight next time round. It's a competitive fight. With Owen impressed me in his last fight. I know he lost it, but he did impress me, and we said we'll bring him back to the fight, and we've done that. And Chris, he's had a good win last time out, so these guys know what they've got to do. This is a fabulous fight card. All these fights on paper are 50-50 fights. All of them.
Well, let's move to the next 50-50. Well, at least I'm saying it's 50-50, and so is Frank. Maybe these fellas will disagree. Liam Davis, first time bouncing back from a defeat, did so much at super bantamweight, former IBO world champion, taking on Kurt Walker, an Olympian, a man with tremendous amateur pedigree. It's a step up in level for Kurt Walker here, and I mean, what are you thinking, Liam? Let me bring you in here. It's been a while since we've seen you. It's a step up in weight for you. How are you feeling about this fight?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I feel like I've got a new chapter in my career. Last year I had my biggest win and my first loss as a professional. Got a chance to look back on everything I'd done, pat myself on the back, and I'm coming to do it all again with much more experience.
The extra weight, what does that mean for Liam Davis?
Yeah, of course, a few pounds help. It's not the weight, it's how you make the weight. And I feel like I've done it good. I'm in a good position, and Saturday night I get to put my name back under the lights and show everyone what I'm about. Remind everyone, should I say.
It's quite a difficult fight, it looks like, on paper for you to take, coming back off a loss. You've gone up in weight against an Olympian, a guy who's done a lot in the amateurs. Why have you picked this kind of fight? Why is it the right fight for you?
You get one go at this career, and I want to fight the best. And it's a good challenge in Kurt Walker. He's unbeaten. And I didn't ask the name, to be fair. I just said I want a proper fight, and I come back with the name. And as always, I've never turned one down, so Saturday night I get to prove myself against someone who ain't lost as a professional yet. As you said, an Olympian, and I'm fired up, man. Expect a big performance from Liam Davis.
Do you expect to stop Kurt Walker?
I can do. I don't know. I think I think it could be a boring fight at times, but I want to get back to my boxing, remind people, because I had a few knockouts, and you forget about your boxer. I'm a very good boxer, and Saturday night that's going to come into play.
Well, let's speak to your opponent, Kurt Walker. And Kurt, as I mentioned, you're an Olympian, and now your last fight was kind of like a breakthrough fight against Leon Woodstock. This could be a breakout win here against Liam Davis.
Yeah, definitely. I'm delighted to get this opportunity. I really rate Liam Davis. I think he's a very good fighter. I think what he done with Superman was very good. So I'm coming to this fight well trained and well expecting a good fight.
What did you think of this fight with Shabazz Massoud?
I watched it last year, whatever it was, but I haven't watched it since, to be honest. But it's a fight, isn't it? You win them or you lose them.
And how are you expecting Liam to fight you?
I have no idea. I don't even know how I'm going to fight him. I think soon.
Do you feel your amateur pedigree is a bit of a factor, Kurt?
What is it?
Your amateur pedigree, everything you've achieved, how much of a factor is that, or does it not matter at all?
No, I think it does matter, but it depends. Sometimes it matters a lot, sometimes it doesn't. It's just how you use it. You know, obviously I've fought all different styles from all around the world at a high level constantly for 8 to 10 years, so it should be a benefit, but it's how you use it as well.
I've heard you say that all the pressure is on Liam for this fight because he's the one coming off a loss. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, well, I'd say the more pressure's on him. There's obviously still a bit of pressure on me, but I've only had 12 fights, really. I've only been pro a couple of years, so there's a lot there for me to do, but I'm coming to win Saturday.
Why do you get the job done?
As long as my hand trades, I don't care.
That would be one way to do it. Liam, do you have any message for Kurt Walker ahead of Saturday?
Pardon?
Do you have any message for Kurt Walker ahead of Saturday?
Yeah, keep your hands up, because we're going to throw bombs. Nah, no message. Good luck to him. Good luck. No pressure on me. I set out this career, always aim to win a British title, you know, a promise I made to my late granddad, and I surpassed that. So I feel like, to be fair, I completed boxing, and I'm just going to enjoy it now. I've been enjoying my training, remembered why I'm doing it, and like I said, I've had a really good camp. Everyone says it, but like, I've sparred amazing, and Saturday night's about putting it all into play, and I believe 100% I will.
Best of luck, Liam. Best of luck, Kurt. Frank, just to bring you back in here, this featherweight division right now in the UK, unbelievable. What a fight this is.
It's a great fight. You know, as I say, Kurt's a former Olympian. Liam, well, he's done everything that's been asked of him, and struggled in the end to keep the weight in his last fight. But now he's got to establish himself in that featherweight division. This is a tough fight for both of them. Again, another product of what we've been doing in the Midlands, building these fighters, building the audience, and he's been one of the fighters spearheading that. So it's a great opportunity to show what he's all about. But you know, Kurt's not coming here to make up the numbers. He fancies the job. You know, he's an undefeated fighter.
He certainly is. Let's speak about two more undefeated fighters in the light heavyweight division. Now this is a fight, this is a proper fight. Ezra Taylor, Troy Jones. Someone's got a bit of support in here as well. And I mean, someone's o's got to go on Saturday night. Troy, it's not going to be your O that goes on Saturday night, is it?
What was that, sorry?
It's not going to be your O that goes on Saturday night, is it?
No, you got no chance. There's one that's going to go, and unfortunately it's going to be Ezra's. So we get on out the ring, he's cool, but Saturday night that goes out the window, and Moya's not going now.
So what is it, Troy, what is it that you do so well? Because this guy here, Ezra, if you look across at him, this guy seems to hit very hard, looks the part, unbeaten, is doing very, very well. Why does Troy Jones beat him?
He's looked the part and done all that against not me, so he ain't done that against me, so I just think I took the box. I think I'm better in all aspects. I think he ain't had a proper hard fight over the 10-round distance yet, and I'm not the first person you want that against, so Saturday night you'll see what it's like when he's in there with me.
Well, Ezra, let's hear from you. You've wanted to fight in Nottingham. You've got a bit of support here today, and I think you'll have some more on Saturday. What are you thinking? This is a step up in opponent for you, Ezra. I mean, you've had it all your own way so far. What are you thinking ahead of this one?
Hey, Dev, I can't even hear what you're saying, man. Sorry, say that again.
You've had it all your own way so far in your career, Ezra. You've wanted this fight in Nottingham, but it's a step up. Tell us what you're thinking.
I just want to say thank you for everyone to come and attending. Thank you for Queensbury, Frank, George, everyone in my team. Helped me get here. We've worked hard, we've done it the hard way. I've had it all my way because this is how this goes. It goes my way. I work hard, I put in the work. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come out talented. I really put in the work. Anyone who knows me knows I graft and I put my heart and soul into this. So, you know, I like Troy, you know, he's a cool guy outside of the ring. But since I know him, Saturday night, I'm going to show everyone how professionals meant to deal with someone in front of them that they're trying to block my greatness. It doesn't make any sense to me. So, again, everyone's going to have confidence. But when you get in that ring, I'm going to diminish that so quick. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. This is the easy part. I put my heart into training. Training has been crazy for various reasons, but we're here now. And yeah, like you said, we're hours away. So we'll see what Troy's about on Saturday night.
You've been training with Malik Scott. I can see Malik there. Hi, Malik. And I heard you say, Ezra, that what he has put into your game is dangerous. What does that mean for Troy Jones on Saturday night?
It means it's a very long night for him, or a very short one at that. That's for sure, man. Like I said, I don't look at him as Troy Jones. His name could be Troy, Ben, Louis. It could be anyone. Any of these opponents, they're not going to be able to handle me, man. They can't stand in the ring with me, and I'm going to show that on Saturday night. Again, this ain't arrogance talking. This is confidence in everything I do, everything I believe in. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for a reason. This is my purpose. A lot of people here are just boxing for the sake of boxing. Done it for so long, you know, they haven't got nothing else, and they're just doing it. Cruise control. I'm not on cruise control, I'm accelerating. So, gas, no brakes.
Troy, I know you two get on fairly well. I've seen interviews where you pop up in the back, or Ezra pops up and he's waving, but all of that's out of the window on Saturday, right? That's the man standing in the way of the big time for you.
He's getting moved out the way, mate. He's getting moved out the way for Saturday. He's got his new trainer, he thinks he's got these new skills, but listen, he ain't doing them against me. When he gets deep in there, mate, he's going to find out what it's like in that trench, mate. And he ain't going to like it in there.
You ready to go to the trenches, Ezra?
I was born in the trenches. What's this guy talking about? He's talking about trenches, man. I've been in that. I don't even know what it looks like to get out of it. It's a nice out there, I couldn't tell you. Listen, I'm really from a dark place. Well, right now it's nice and it's grey and cloudy, but I've come from a hard place, man. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's got their story, but my story's starting right now. It's Saturday, you're gonna see it, man. Like, God shines His light on me, and I'm really just doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel great. I feel amazing. I don't think I could feel any better. Like I said, Saturday night's the easy part, man. I've done the hard part, so I'm just gonna go out there and enjoy it. And I believe Troy's gonna enjoy it as well. And I hope that Queensbury signs him after this, but like I say, he's my guy, so hopefully this opportunity can help him do his thing. I know it's gonna make me do my thing, innit, Louis? So yeah, I'm gonna move up, I'm gonna do my thing, and we'll get on to the next, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready for this.
Let me just say on that a question to both of you. Louis Edmondson is here. He's the British and Commonwealth champion. He's obviously here for a reason, to have a look at this fight. How important is it that neither of you get distracted by the very obvious presence of the champion here, who's going to be watching all week?
Do you know what's funny? Me and Troy, we both don't even rate this guy. Like, we both don't rate Louis Edmondson. It's crazy. It's wild, man.
You see this? You see this? This is a harder fight than you, bro. So you know when I get through him, you're finished. You're going to be looking at the loser of this, bro, because the winner's going to take your lid off. Yeah? Sweet.
See me, I just let them kids pick up. You know what I'm saying? The dad will come through and just deal with it at the end. You know what I'm saying? I let them do the thing, but yeah, but you know what it is? And I feel like right now, we're all in agreement as well. I think that light heavyweights lost his fire, man. I ain't seeing any great light heavyweights anymore. I feel like it was a thriving division, and I feel like it just fell off. I'm the one with the torch, yeah? I'm the one with the torch, and I'm holding it high. And I'm running for it. So, Saturday night, you'll see.
I think that's actually the question.
I love that the question was about neither of you getting distracted by Louis Edmondson, and you both just talked to Louis Edmondson. Just a final one, Ezra. I mean, you've got rid of opponents in 24 seconds before. That's not going to be Saturday, though, is it? You couldn't get rid of him that quick.
Come on, Dev.
Come on, Troy. Nah, do you know what it is? Hey, Troy's game, yeah? He ain't going to fall over, that's for sure. I'll make him, but he ain't going to just fall over on his own accord. So I'm going out there to enjoy myself, man. It's a 10-round fight. I love boxing. I want to box. Oh yeah, I've got the power, whatever else. Like Chris said, it doesn't matter if you're strong, you gotta be smart. And I can do all of it, man. I can apply whatever I want to apply at any time. And yeah, I'm gonna go out there and again demonstrate what a professional boxer is and how he handles himself.
Best of luck to both of you. Really looking forward to that brilliant fight in the light heavyweight division. And Frank, just to bring you back in here, the light heavyweight division right now is flying, and this is a fight.
Ezra Taylor, Troy Jones, Nottingham v Birmingham, 11 rounds, 12. Whoa, baby, we're going to have a fight on Saturday. Be there, do not miss it. This is going to be a great fight. The undefeated, someone's going to get beat up.
And we will find out who that is on Saturday night. Thank you, Frank. Okay, let's turn our attention to the main event. We've already heard a little bit from these fellas, Leigh Wood and Anthony Cacace. Both very, very respectful. I think the tables are safe. Security, I think you're safe where you are as well. But you never know. You never know. Leigh, you've been out of the ring for a little while, okay? It was October 2023, the last time that we saw you. Is Leigh Wood still as lethal as he once was?
Yeah, you know, there's drama all over this card, and not the main event. And do you know what? Anto's actually sound as fuck, so I've got no reason to hate him, do you know what I mean? I'm actually going to feel bad beating him. Hopefully we'll have a drink after, you know, regardless of what happens, but yeah, the layoff, not one bit. Out the ring and out of the gym, as I keep saying, I live, my life literally revolves around boxing. If I can't say I've got an injury on my left arm, I'm using my right arm. If I can't punch or run. I'm just in the gym. One day I rocked up to Ben's gym, limping, when I was injured, and he looked at me like, what the fuck are you doing here? But that's it, you know, I'm just dedicated to my craft, and I have been for 20 odd years, and I will be till the day I retire.
And that Nottingham crowd, I mean, I've heard you describe it as a wolf pit. I mean, that sounds like a horrible place for Anto to go on Saturday.
Yeah, they've been vital in some of my fights. The Conlon fight, they literally picked me up off the canvas. I just feel like they give me another gear on fight night. Mullock and tie when I walk out. The rounds when if I made punched in, I've turned the fight around. They've contributed to that massively, and hopefully they don't have to do that for me on Saturday night. But they will pick me up on the ring walk, and they will give me another gear, and they will win the best out of me.
Well, Anto, you've described the Nottingham crowd as a wolf pit. What happens when Anto Cacace gets thrown to the wolves on Saturday?
I genuinely don't give a flying fuck about who's there or who's gonna. If they're gonna bring him on, no problem, son. But I don't need anybody to bring me on. I have it in my heart, and I have a desire myself. So it's just another fight. You know, Lee's coming off a bit of a break. It's going to be a great fight. I'm going to win the fight in Nottingham in front of his home crowd, and I'm going to go home. Albeit Leigh, he's a gentleman, there's no animosity. He wants to beat me, I want to beat him. That's the way it is. It's going to be a great scrub.
How conscious are you of his power though? Because we've seen fights where he could be down, he could be losing, and all of a sudden he finds the punch and the other thing's on the floor. How conscious are you?
I can't punch, I'm just looking, alright? By the way.
No, he's 100% a puncher, do you know what I mean? It doesn't... Anyone that knows boxing, I've watched his fights, you know, he's hitting people and they're going, so... It's all about catching. I've never been in that situation. We're going to have to see what happens here. I've fought big punchers, these, you know, Magnesia, a lot of Stabrages, Sam Bowen, this killer, you know, albeit a few years ago, I've been hit by hard men, but like, can he box? What can he do? Is all he got is a punch? I don't know. We're going to have to find out on Saturday night, but I believe that Leigh hasn't been punched as hard as by anyone. I'm going to be the hardest to hit him. And that's, I think, even though he's Mexican, he was small, a small featherweight, I'm going to be 100% the hardest to hit Leigh. 100%.
Listen, nobody's going to beat you. And it's about picking the right tools for the job. Not only have we got some good tools, they've been oiled, sharpened, pulled some power tools out to get this job done, and we're going to get it done. Love it, I absolutely love it.
Leigh, how are you finding the extra weight that you've got now? You don't have to boil down as much. What does that mean for Anto on Saturday?
People are talking like I'm moving to middleweight. Oh, you're moving up, mate. Can you eat something like? I was a freak at featherweight. I had to meet my last fight for the week, the Warrington fight, because the belt, the occasion, my biggest domestic fight, I had to make it, and it was hard. It was really hard. I'm just so stubborn, so I did it. So I've moved up, I got an extra 4 pounds, but I still have to come down a long way. I'm still big for the weight, but I can perform it. That's the difference.
Anto, I've heard you talk about how sometimes fear gives you an extra edge. When you look across at this man, knowing where he's from, knowing what he represents, knowing the power that he's got and how much this means to him, what sort of emotions does that drive in you?
No emotion, it's just another fight. I said it before, Dave, it's, you know, I respect Leigh, he's a 2-time world champion, and nobody possesses a bit of power, but he can also be very reckless, you know, with that power. If he thinks, you know, you're going to hit me once and that's it. It's not how it works, you know what I mean? I'm very good at ducking and diving and making the fight the way I want to make the fight, so I can punch from all sorts of different angles. Listen, it is what it is. It's got all the makings of a great fight. I'm going to take nothing away from the fella. He's done it all, but again, it's there's a big layoff for him. I'm a wee bit sharper. we're just going to have to see on the night.
Leigh, it sounds like you've got a lot to worry about on Saturday.
I'm so excited for Saturday night. I'm so excited. You know, I've missed this. I've missed everything about fighting. I live for fighting. My whole life's been fighting since a kid. And this little layoff, I'm so excited to get in there on Saturday night. Just let's do it. Let's give the fans a great fight.
100%, that's it. 100%. Listen, it's hard to live up to these two boys here in front of us there, but
yeah.
I mean,
save your energy for the ring, guys. Yeah.
That's the way I see it. But the way I see it, I've got a great team behind me. Mickey Hawkins Senior, Junior, Rory Dillon, Barry, the cut man, Andy O'Neill, everyone around me. We're a close-knit team. I come from a great gym, Holy Trinity. Shout out another pro on the way up, Barry McDonald, Paul Frank, get on the ball, speak to Paul Reddy, he is the main man. But the next guy from Belfast to bring another world title home, so have a look into him. So listen, shout out to the team, shout out to everyone who's travelled over with me. I love you all.
Alright, one final thing to go. Leigh, I know you don't just say things for the camera, you don't just talk for the sake of it. So when you deliver a message to your opponent, it tends to be you've thought about it, you mean it, just like you did with Mick Conlon. You told him what would happen in that fight. Have you got a message for Anto Cacace ahead of Saturday night?
No, like I said, I actually like Anto. He's son, but no, I'm coming to win. And I'm coming to get him out of there, coming to get you out of there. And I want to do it in great fashion. Not like some of my previous fighters, my fellow Irishman. I'm on it, I really am on it. And this layoff and the weight and everything, what people are talking about, it's going to have no impact on the fight whatsoever. So tune in Saturday night to see me back at my best.
Okay, final word to yourself, Anto.
Similar to Lee's a good, I fully respect Leigh, but he'd be expecting punches to be coming from every angle. I'm not, so you can look at me on TV and think, you know, right, I can catch him with this or that and whatever else, but when I'm in there, it's a different story, and he'll find out Saturday night. So listen, full respect, Lee's a gentleman, but I'm willing to fight that.
Alright, let's get a round of applause for these guys. Anto Cacace. The main event on Saturday night. Frank, just a final word from yourself. I think the appetite is certainly wet for this one.
Well, first of all, they're two top fellas, two top blokes, two top fighters, and they've got great respect from everybody in the trade. So Saturday, Motor Point Arena here in Nottingham. What a fight card we've got. All 50-50 fights, they're competitive, every one of them. All I would say to anybody is, get there early, don't miss any of these fights, and most importantly, don't blink. These are going to be top quality fights. Nothing better than this.
Thank you, Frank. Okay, well, let's get these fighters faced off. Might need a bit of security, I'm not sure, but yeah, thank you very much.